Hello. I actually started this morning by vlogging in my car and I was chit-chatting, but it really was not interesting at all. And everything that I mentioned in that, I did not follow up on later in the day. So I basically have none of that footage anyway, because it would not be helpful in any way. A very busy day. And then I went to Whole Foods. I didn't get a whole lot, but I went there with one specific thing in mind, which is all the way at the bottom of the bag. But the one thing I went to Whole Foods for is this black cherry juice. No, it does not taste good. It does not taste good. It is extremely strong, very tart, not sweet. There is no sugar added, nothing. Just ingredient, singular, organic black cherry juice. I got this because I believe I am starting a case of gout. I know it's a very old lady thing to have. Gout is kind of a form of arthritis. I've gotten it twice before, always in my toe, my big toe. It basically just is very painful to walk on, and the toe will get kind of swollen in the joint and red and kind of sad. And the one thing that makes it go away for me is cherry juice, pure cherry juice. I believe that gout is formed, excuse me, by a buildup of uric acid, and that can come from like repeated inflammation or trauma of the tendon. And I have very shitty tendons, so they're always getting repeated trauma. Cherry juice. So I last night started to get a pain in my second toe, not the big one, but the next one over. And yeah, it hurts really bad, and I didn't like stub it or anything. So just in case it is gout, I'm doing cherry juice. Ooh. All right, this one's pretty tasty actually. It is strong though. Ooh. So yeah, I'll drink this guy over the course of like today and tomorrow. And if it goes anything like the last 2 times that I had gout, it'll be gone after those 2 days. So we'll see. Wish me luck. Also got popcorn. Popcorn is one of my very favorite foods. I almost always make it myself at home. And when I do that, because people have asked me this too, when I make popcorn at home, I use this for my vegan butter. This is butter flavored coconut oil. It is fully plant-based. There's no actual butter in it. Yeah, but I love this because you can use the regular vegan butter. This is my top choice for vegan butter, the Earth Balance. And it's very good. I find though that the coconut oil tends to be closer to like what you'd get at a movie theater, because it's like really oily. It's like not really creamy, it's just oily. And then I add a butt ton of salt, and that's my favorite. But back to this. This was on sale. It's just organic popcorn made with coconut oil and Himalayan pink salt. So I love that. Then also on sale were all the frozen Gardein products. Were 2 for $7. So that makes them about $3.50 each, and I'd say they are normally ranging from $4.50 to $5 each. So that's a pretty good deal. And I got, these are my all-time favorite. They are technically Mandarin chicken. Comes with a little sauce packet, but without the sauce packet, these to me are the very best chicken nuggets, vegan chicken nuggets. Anyway, to me, these are like, from what I remember, McDonald's chicken nuggets to be like. They're really good. And then I got this, which I actually have not tried, and I feel like I've tried every Gardein product. This is lightly seasoned chicken scallopini. So this one actually doesn't come with any sauce, so that's cool. It's probably just really thin chicken. I'm gonna put these in the freezer. Got those on sale. Got some scallions. I love scallions. I put them in everything that I make. Avocados were also on sale. I think they were two organic avocados, 2 for $3. So they weren't like a great sale. And honestly, I don't usually buy the organic versus non-organic. I just buy whichever one's cheaper. Got Tofutti brand sour cream. That is vegan sour cream. I just like to have these on hand, and I just ran out. Over Thanksgiving, I made a, my mom makes a vegan dip. Sorry. My mom makes a crab dip. She's always made this crab dip for holidays, and it's like cream cheese, crab meat, scallions, black pepper, garlic, all mixed with cream cheese, and then cocktail sauce, like seafood cocktail sauce in a thin layer on the top. And you take the cracker and you dip down in and you get some of the creamy stuff, some of the cocktail sauce. So good. And so now I make my own vegan version, and I don't try to replace the crab. Vegan crab, it tastes okay, but the texture is like very chewy, and so in a dip, I don't think that would be a good idea. So I just do a scallion dip with the cocktail sauce on top, and I used up the last of my Tofutti sour cream on that. That was a long story for very little payoff. I also got, in general, I have a Shaw's supermarket, which is less than a quarter mile from my house, and we go there very often, probably 3 or 4 times a week. It's just easier to stop and get fresh produce for the next day or the next 2 days instead of shopping for the whole week, because it is so stinking close. And I buy probably 90% of my groceries at the Shaw's. So like bread and pasta and rice, all the staples. I get everything there, but Whole Foods, of course, has all these vegan brands, these vegan junk foods that I can only get there or online. So that's why it probably seems like I've bought a lot of junk processed food, which I did, but that's just because I already have all of the non-processed stuff from a different grocery store. That being said, here's some more junk. I also got the Just Egg. I actually prefer the Follow Your Heart egg, vegan egg. It's comes in a powder and you mix it yourself. And that one used to be $4.99. It went up to $5.99. And then this Just Egg came out. This Just Egg started out at $8.99. So it went down to $7.99. And the Follow Your Heart went up to $7.99, so that they are the same price, which is rude because I actually like the powder one even better. But now that they're the same price, this is way easier because you don't have to mix it. So it sort of depends on what I'm going to be using it for. I got this specifically because my sister taught me how to make egg bites in the Instant Pot, and I got a little silicone mold And I used this at her house when she taught me how to make it, and they came out just perfect. So I'm gonna make some egg bites. Maybe you'll get to see it. Oh, I bet you cannot wait. Also, some BioLife cheddar cheese. Got these because they were $1 off, and they don't really go bad. Pretty good for a long time. So I'm just gonna toss that in the fridge until I need it. What else did I get? I got a kombucha. I was entranced by the beautiful label. Look how pretty that is. I really like this brand actually, and I don't know what's happening, if they're not doing well or they are doing well, but this brand, this Health Aid brand, has been on a massive sale at both the Shaw's and the Whole Foods. So I get it when it's on sale, but now it's to the point where it's always on sale, so I'm always buying it, and I'm sure that that was their trick, but it's working. So this is a new flavor I have not tried. It's called Bubbly Rosé. Actually, it's called Bubbly Rose. Usually these things are rosé, but this one's actually rose. It is hawthorn berry, mangosteen, and rose petal flavor. And it's just so pretty. So yeah, I want my hair to look like that. I got that. And then I also got these Fever Tree tonic water, diet tonic water. I love tonic water. I know that people hate it, especially if there's no alcohol in it. I don't put alcohol in it. I just really like that bitter quinine flavor. I like a lot of things like that have that bitter flavor, so yeah, I know it's weird, but I love it. Anyway, I thought that might help my cherry juice go down a little smoother as mixing it with some bubbly tonic water. So I also got just 2 more things. I got these Chef's Mix mushrooms. I know that probably looks real gross to you. I love these, and they are very expensive. These were on sale for $8. So that is $8 worth of mushrooms. They actually had these chanterelle mushrooms for $26 a pound. I know that mushrooms are pretty light, so I'm guessing you get quite a bit for a pound, but could you imagine paying $26 for a pound of mushrooms? And I love my mushrooms, but yeah, but these, I mean, the thing is, yes, they're exotic and they're delicious and I love them, but this is tonight's dinner. Like, I'm gonna eat all of these in one meal, and so that is $8 in one meal. Well, I love myself, and I'm treating myself to some mushrooms. And lastly, speaking of treating yourself, I got these chocolate chip cookies. These are vegan chocolate chip cookies that they make at the Whole Foods. They are. They actually make really good chocolate chip cookies. I was never a big chocolate chip cookie fan, but I really like theirs. They're like that little bit salty. That's so good. Not too chocolatey. Really good. Usually when I get these, I eat 1, sometimes 2, and then I make Joel take the rest of them to his office to share with his friends because I don't want to eat the whole bin. So that's my whole haul. I realized this was already somehow longer than all my other Vlogmas days, but this is all you're getting. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I bought today. I promise, I do have some other good stuff in store. I have a little bit of crafting to do, actual Christmas crafting to do, and I have a good recent story time for you as well. So I will talk to you again tomorrow.